3, 2, 1. All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Rust Council edition video today. And before I get into today's topic, make sure you drop that sub and like, hit that notification bell for the most up-to-date and recent Rust Council edition news. If you guys are new to that channel, just remember, do that before you leave. Anyways, we're going to get into the community server big update and the wipe times today. So we're going to be talking about a little bit about what I mentioned in our last video when we talked about subs and tugboats. So let's get right into it. Let me pull it over and we're going to discuss what changed on the community servers. All right, so let me pull this up. You know what? Let's do the wipe time first, shall we? Anyways, so this wipe is going to be tomorrow, April 4th, right? It's going to be at 1 p.m. The weekly servers are getting a map wipe. Skin store rotation, you're going to get the special items coming in. So be ready for that. So that's just a quick update. Really fast, only because it's not as important as the community server stuff. So let me pull that up for you, and then we'll talk a little bit about what's going on with community servers and the big update that we got. All right, so here I will be posting this link in the description. We're going to be talking about the community servers and some of the commands that recently been updated and brought to the community servers owners that they can moderate their servers a little bit better. In this case, we got entity details, right? So this will allow you to access information regarding who built the entity, how long it has been there for, and who has access to it. This should help server owners with server moderation. Keep in mind, I'll put this guide link inside the description, so anybody who wants a custom server or is going to buy a custom server, you should check this out because it'll help you in the long run with commands, how to start a server, where to rent one, and whatnot. And it has a whole slew of just information about the commands and functions for server owners and for admins as well. But in this case, we're going to focus on the entity details. Anyways, so what does this allow you to do? It allows you to see and it allows you to see what type of entities, meaning like building blocks, doors, deployables, pictures, chairs, boxes, anything that is placed in a base as an owner or an admin. You're going to be able to look at that item, and you're going to be able to see who owns it. Now, in the TC's instance, when you look at the TC as an admin or an owner of a community server, you're going to be able to look at it and be like, okay, who has access to the TC? When you look at the TC, it'll bring up the list of names of those people on the server who have access to the TC, which means if you have your server as a solo, duo, trio, or more type of, scenario, you can see exactly who's on that TC, and then you can see if people are kind of evading your rules, right, as a moderator or as a admin or as an owner. So let's just say Joe Smith came up to the TC here, looked at it, and Sally and Susan were on there, and then the next day the owner comes up, looks at it, and then Sally, John, Matt, and Susan are on there, but it's only a duo server. That means A, you need to change your TC auth rules, and B, there's too many people on that TC. Or if you do have the TC authorized rule on, and it's limited to 2 per base, and you notice that there's different people on the TC every single day, and maybe, you see a lot of sleeping bags in the area, and something to suggest inside of a base that is huge, or way bigger than what a duo would normally have, then that means they're probably trying to get past or one-up you or backdoor you on the TC authorization rules that you have set for the community server that you currently run. Anyways, I digress. So with that being said, with that opportunity for admins to have it as well, people will be able to moderate your server as an owner a lot more. They can use that command or those functions in order to, regulate your server and make people abide by the rules that are put forth by you. Anyways, with other news, I just wanted to make it known that the Easter event is currently on the official main branch. So, oh man, I hope we get these eggs on console, let me tell you. Anyways, if you want to know about it, all it is you're going to have to collect these eggs, and they are different tiered loot once you get them. The baskets, you're going to need that enables you to pick up these little guys a lot faster. When you pick up 10 of these, you make a bronze egg. When you get 5 or 10 of these, you get a silver. Boom. Each tier basically spans from scrap to level. I like to talk about tiers and level is tier 3 loot. So that's going on till April 18th. Check it out. It's awesome. You could stack chips. If you're a solo or duo, especially, it's easy to get that loot with those eggs. Now, keep in mind, say hi to your neighbor. Make sure if you want to know if somebody's active on the server or if they're home inside their base, before you raid, you can definitely see the eggs outside of their base or in their compound. Anyways, just to piggyback onto some information last week, I just let you guys know that there is going to be a huge update with vehicles at the end of April this month. And it's going to be solo and duo submarines. They'll be coming to your nearest fishing village soon. So be ready for that in Underwater Labs. I took some pictures of it. We'll just check them out real quick. Pretty neat. I think we got a lot of content coming to us soon for the Rust Council Edition. And I'd like to see a little bit more optimization and maybe some new items coming soon. I don't know if they have a new hazmat skin cooking, but I know it's probably time for one of those to come to life. I know we currently have the one, but it would be nice to see another. And I would like to see if they would add the weapon racks. Weapon racks would be pretty beneficial in bases, counting you wouldn't have to put those weapons in boxes. You could put them on the wall. They're easy access, but, you know, I go on. So, with all that being said, that was it for the news update today. Just make sure you check out the wipe and be ready for the community servers. And before I forget, and I almost did, I actually currently am running a server right now. You can check it out, and it's called RazorTube Solo Duo Trio Quad. It's a monthly wipe. It's a 2x server. You can go ahead to that server, join with your friends. You can have up to 4 people on your team, and we have active admin on it all the time. So be sure to check that out. You can check out the Discord link at the bottom in the description, and that'll give you all the information you want to know. Obviously, we have VIPs. If you are a VIP to the server, obviously you get quick, you go through the queue quicker, and you know what? It comes with some good perks because you'll have the first dibs on the server when we have events. All right, so I will leave you guys with that, and I will see you next video. Bye.